install is more getting off, setting that bill up before you get to that steer's head. And you reach up there and you move, as that horse is carrying you through, you wanna move that steer's head. You want, what I call putting it in your lap. Okay? So you wanna reach up there, get it, move it, and then when that horse, it places your feet. Okay, so we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on placing your feet and just not letting them flop, okay? Because what happens is, when you just let them flop like that, that takes away from your placing your feet to where you can start to your slide. Okay, so the transition from the horse to the ground is the most important. It sets everything up. Okay, so I'm gonna lead him by, but if you guys can't see, you might want to get off and then come around him. But what he's gonna, if your head is right between those horns like that, if that steer stops, he's gonna catch you here, okay? But what I call floating, you see a lot of guys, when they leave that saddle horn, they're out here, okay? So their right shoulder is in behind that inside horn, okay? If he stops, the first thing that's gonna take a lick is your shoulder, okay? And you're not near as strong as you think you are when you're strung out like that, and that shoulder takes that blow, okay? It just tears everything up. But if you're over in the middle of those steers, in that middle of their back like that, and you reach up and get it, or if he stops, he's gonna hit you here, and you can still reach up and get that inside horn. Not to mention, if things start getting a little wide, and say you're getting off right here, and things get wide, your head's not there, your horse is up, you can, between the saddle horn and being over that steer, you can pull things back together. But if you're strung out like this floating, I mean, you're in limbo, and when things cut loose, I mean, nothing but the ground. So we're gonna work on the get off first, because I think that's what sets everything up. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see him over there. Let me reach up just a little bit more. Yeah, if you guys can tie up and come around. Right now, turn on your side one. Now reach up there for that inside one. There you go. Perfect. All right, let's do it again. I'm just gonna leave you up there and stop. Slide back up. All right, guys. Okay, you see how he's over that steer's back? He's sitting down on that spur, and he's square. He's not leaning forward, he's not leaning back, he's square. So as I lead that horse forward, he's gonna stay square. Right there. All right, you see how he's turned loose that saddle horn? All right, now he's gonna reach and get that inside horn, and as I lead him by, he's gonna place his feet. Okay? And I haven't seen any of you guys do that, but that's what I'm looking for. Okay? When you hold your feet like that, it automatically puts you up over that steer. Okay? So what happens is you're starting into your slide and bring them around the corner, you're up over that steer. So this leg here is your balance. As you come around the corner, you can stand up. But if you're on your heels and he's sliding, if that steer is not strong enough to pull you back up, then the first thing you do is you land on your butt, and then you got to hustle your way back to the top, you know.
Tommy, you dropped something right now.
Oh. Didn't you say?
You got a little aggressive there and lost your knife.
I know, man. I get excited. Okay, that's what I'm looking for, all right? And we're gonna do it and do it and do it. I mean, you cannot do enough of this, okay, because it sets everything up. All right, this time I'm gonna just let him ride by, and I'm gonna just let him do it all on his own, okay? We're gonna get behind you, and it's not gonna be pretty. Mm-hmm.
Drop my knee down.
Yeah, yeah.
On
Deep.
top of it.
Sit on your foot.
Okay. There you go. Okay. When you come around the next time, turn loose that side. Just relax. Slow. Get her stirred up. She might run over you. Now turn it. Stay still just a little late. Okay. All right. Now hit you with my fist. Which one you think is going to hurt the worst? Fist. Okay. So that means I have more power with my hand closed. Okay. So when I lock up, it's aggressive. You know what I'm saying? But it takes a lot of muscles to keep your hand open, okay? So if you're using all your muscles to keep your hand open, then you don't have anything in your shoulder, okay? Close that fist. Hey, I'm talking about really lock up on it, okay? Keep everything closed. So that way you can have some movement with it, okay?
Okay.
You gotta be aggressive.
Yeah.
And the steer's back. Go. You see how much easier it was to grab that because it's out in front of you. Now it's not
Because
right
it's
here.
coming in here.
It's coming to
instead
you.
of
Absolutely,
Too.
sir.
He looked more comfortable.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. Because he's balancing on that steer's back and on that right stirrup. So. All right, listen, guys. Breathe, breathe, breathe. See how you rode all the way to that horn before you turn loose? Okay, you want to go ahead and reach up there and get that. Try to reach up there and get that inside horn before you get to it. Okay, let's do it again. That's how you do this. Okay. All right. There's 2 more steps before you go to that nose. Okay. First step is getting his head across you. The second step is sliding him, and as you're coming around the corner, then you want to reach. Okay. So many people nowadays, they're reaching in there too soon and they're not getting that really good fall. On a really good steer, it doesn't matter. But on one that's going to try you a little bit, you want to bring him all the way around the corner, and we'll get into that when we start sliding him. And that way you're over top of him and you have that finish. But if you turn loose that inside horn, right?
Yeah.
And you reach and you're still going straight,
Yeah.
what's going to happen to you? He's going to run over you. So you want to make sure you get that head across you before you turn loose that inside horn, okay?
Yeah.
All right. You have to slow down. It's step by step by step. All right, breathe. See how you rode right there?
I didn't get done.
Okay. All right. I'm going to stop you this time, all right? Okay. Let's do it again. The first thing he does is way up here, right? Your steer is down here. So that move has to be aggressive. That move has to be this right here, okay? When you're up in the air like that, if that steer stops, there goes your shoulder again. So when you get off in there, hey, this is what I want to see. I want to see that knee. I want to see that knee bent, sitting down on that spur, and I want to see you over that steer's back and balancing on that right stirrup, okay? But when you do this, hey, by the time you do that, if you got a stopper, it's over. It's done. You done rode by him, okay? So you have to be aggressive in that hole. Get off in there and attack that body and attack that inside horn. It's just right here. I mean, you want to get that, be there, okay? I have a lot of my kids take a little short piece of stick. I tell them just cut their mom's broomstick off, put a piece of tape on it, and what I want you to do is just throw it up and catch it. Throw it up and catch it. And it's muscle memory. So when you get off in there, you're automatically right on the end of that horn, because the more you're on the end of that horn, the more leverage you have. The more you're in the middle or at the base, then he's in control. Okay, they outweigh us 400 pounds. Okay, so you want to be in control when you get off in there. Okay. See, once again. All right, I'm gonna stop you this time, okay? Like you're letting that horse. I mean, like it looks great, but you should already have that saddle horn turned loose, okay? And be reaching for that inside horn. Okay, let's do it again. That way you can balance yourself. All right, put your foot on the ball. Okay, now stand up. Okay, now sit down. All right, now put it all in. You put it all in. Yeah, now stand up. See how much more strength you have to use as opposed to this back here. Okay, so that's because the balls of your feet, that's where you bounce. Okay, so you can stand up and you can ride that horse and kick. You know what I mean? But if you right there. There you go. Now let go of that saddle. And just let that horse hustle you. Ride, ride, ride. One more time. You get your roll close. Now, there you go. Now just pull on that inside horn as that horse. See how it pulls you up there? Along with that horse. There you go. One more time, just like that. All right, get off down in there. Go ahead and drop down in there. Drop your hip down in there. There you go. There you go. Not only that, it helps you place your feet where you want to see you get off. Okay? All right, turn this up. There you go. All right. Good, good. Same thing. Good job, man. Go ahead. 3. Don't lean forward. Go ahead. Don't lean forward. Stay square. There you go. All right. I'm going to let you do it by yourself. All right. That looks really good. Real good. Real good. Breathe. All right, you see how you turn loose that saddle horn? You gotta take a little bit of what I do.
Hey, it helps you get to the NFR, so.
There you go. Good. You see how you let that horse just carry him across there? But he's all the way across that steer's back, and he's balancing on his stirrup and on that steer's back. Okay? All right, who's nice. One more time, I'm gonna let you do it by yourself. Reach. All right, do it again. See how you reach. There you go. Good. Sometimes, because if you're breathing, then you can get oxygen to the brain. You can't get oxygen to the brain, then you can't think. Okay, so it's important to breathe. Okay, not only breathing relaxes you. Okay, so that way you're not tense. I mean, it's already nervous enough back in there knowing that you got to crawl off one going that fast. So. Just go slow. I don't want you to go fast. I just want you to sit there until I get you stopped. Okay. All right. Pull yourself. There you go. See how much quicker you can get a hold to that saddle, that inside horn if you turn loose? For sure. Nice. Yep. Yeah, for sure. Good job. You don't need help. All right, I'll lead him by this time. Now see how you rode all the way to that saddle? Now you can see what you're doing. You rode all the way to that inside horn?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to turn loose a little bit. Feet? Mm-hmm.
My ankle goes.
All right, get to the front of your saddle. There you go. All right, relax. All right, see you're on your heels, place your feet. Right on the ball on your feet, okay? Yeah, just like that. Well, you want to land like that as you go. Okay, it's not going to be that way every time. A lot of times you're going to be on your heels, but it's going to rock you back up over. Okay, so going slow like that, you should be able to place your feet, hit right on the balls. Okay? Breathe.
I held onto my saddle horn a little bit.
Do it again. There you go. That works. Go a little wide. They're halfway, and then they're reaching. Well, they don't have any leverage. So they don't get a real good, clean fall. And the deal of it is there's 3 ways you can throw a steer. you can get a dog fall, a 2-point fall, or a 1-point fall. And it depends on where you take that steer's nose and how soon you reach in there. So if you take that nose and you roll it back into him, wherever his butt goes, or wherever his nose goes, his butt's gonna follow, okay? So if you roll it back into him, his butt's gonna meet, he's gonna dog fall, okay? If you catch that steer and you go back this way, first thing's gonna hit is his shoulder, then his butt's gonna fall. So there again, you still get a long flag. So if you catch that steer and you really take that nose out, you're gonna put a kink in his neck. It's gonna make him jump up and he's gonna hit 1-point fall. Okay, so it's really important where you take that nose, okay? And of course, we're gonna work on that here in a bit. But I wanted to point that out because the little man was pushing that horn down, okay? You're pushing it away from you. So, hey, look, like, just like you can't afford to push that nose away, okay? I'm just gonna guide him. I'm gonna stop you, and I just want you to ease off in there. Reach. Okay, stop. Don't move. All right, see guys, look where that inside horn is. Okay, it's right there. You go. You see between is your basics, your foundation. Everybody's built different, taller, shorter, wider, thicker, height, longer. That's why I have you go slow. Reach. All right, so close your hand. There you go. Make a fist. There you go. All right, let's do it again. Reach. One more time. Hey, look. If you're getting off there, relax. Bad habit, isn't it? Yes, sir. You have on that right arm. Relax. There you go. See how much more strength? Now open your hand and try to do it. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? See now you if your hand is closed, then you got so much more strength. Now, see how you rode all the way to the There you go. Close that hand. Do it again. Close that hand. Nice, get off though. See how you let go of that saddle horn? You're there to get that inside horn a lot faster.
Yeah, I got it before.
Slow. Close that hand. All right, I'll slow it down.
You guys are going real fast.
Okay. See how long you rode that? See how long you rode that saddle horn? Yeah. All right, do it again. 3, 2. Let go. Let go. All right. Now that's what you want to think about before we come back around. Okay. That was all right, look at it. You got the, see how that black reach. Reach. There you go. Just like that. Again. Reach. There you go. Good. There you go. Right there. Been through this a bunch. Reach. See how long you rode it? Yes. Breathe.